It's just, I'm doing this for your own good. I know about your situation back home and why you want to leave, but exactly why I can't take you in. Marori, you can't stay here with me like this. You need to return to your pack before you've lost him forever. But, you said that you've been out here, you said that you were out here to be free, to get away from your family, expected so much from you. I know, and I'm sorry. In reality, our situations are not the same, Marori. You have actual lives counting on you while I gave up once things got too difficult. I ran away before I could even try to take over the company. Now I'll never know if it would have been too much for me or not. There were people counting on me and that I let down. I'm not out here because of freedom, I'm out here because I ran away. And I don't want you to make the same mistake. You are too kind, Topsy. Even now, when I'm troubling you so, you're still trying to spare my feelings. But you don't need to pretend anymore. If you simply tell me that you dislike me or do not want me to be around anymore, I will leave without a fight. Oh, jeez. Fine, have it your way. If words don't get through to you, then maybe actions will. Topsy, what are you? Before Marori could protest, I grabbed her shoulders and pressed my lips against hers. Forcefully, yet not so hard as to hurt her, I kissed Marori, causing her eyes to open wide in surprise. Despite her shock, Marori does not push me away. Topsy. I try to pull away from Marori, but in the moment I do, she takes hold of my forearms. Her surprise has turned into lust, and she isn't prepared to let me go so quickly. Topsy, do this mean? Yeah, I like you, Marori, more than anyone I've ever known in a very long time. Before I met you, I thought I was destined to live the rest of my life out here in solitude, far away from everyone and everything. But being here with you, Marori, you've reminded me of the good that comes from being with other people. I wasn't just trying to make you feel better earlier, Marori. I really have enjoyed your company, and I would be overjoyed to have you here with me from now on. But it's also why I had to let you go. Marori's joyful smile turns into one sentence in a heartbeat. No matter how many nice words I pile up, the end result is still that Marori must go. Why? I don't understand. I don't understand. If you care about me too, then why can't I stay here? Why can't we be together? Why? I don't answer. Instead, I lower my head next to Marori and kiss her cheek as she quietly sobs. Why do it seem to be this way? All I want is to stay here with you, just as I have been until now. Why won't you let me? Once again, I kiss Marori's cheek while I avoid making eye contact. Even without looking at her, I can tell that she's crying. Every convulsion of her body is transmitted into me clearly. I wish I was born human. Then I would be free to choose my own life without worrying about the pack, or about doing what's best for everyone. But more than that, if I were human, then maybe I could have been together with you after all. A few days passed by after my tearful nighttime discussion. Given time to process what was said, both girls gradually returned to their usual selves, and we go back to how we were before our trip to the hot spring. Aside from the occasional sidelong glance, we returned to our previous dynamic without incident. Come on, Princess, what's taking so long? Let's pick a movie and put it in. I need another moment. I've narrowed my choices down to 2 tastes, but I have a hard time deciding which one. So watch the one tonight and the one tomorrow. It's not a big deal. Yes, but Topsy, can we watch both of these tonight? No, you pick one, Fia picks one. That's what we agreed on. Aw, no fair. Marori sulks as she goes back to deciding which movie she wants to watch tonight. Sheesh, Marori's acting more and more human by the day. I was right to worry about the negative impact of having the girls stay here. They seem to be getting just a bit too used to human culture. At this rate, they're going, they really won't be able to reintegrate back into their pack. I leave the girls alone and walk to the kitchen. I then turn it on the radio to listen for any changes in the weather, any plans to have the path cleared. I enjoy having these two here, but we really do need to get them home sooner rather than later. The longer they stay, the more difficult it's going to be for all of us when they inevitably leave. Oh my god. After listening to the radio for a short while, I turn it back off. Smile on my lips, I return to the living room. Oh well, no use worrying about it while the path is still blocked. With a clear route back to the girls' den and surface, then we'll talk. Topsy, I've reached a decision. You have? About returning home? Uh-huh. Tonight we'll watch the rest of the Grappling documentaries, and tomorrow we'll watch this movie about the Man of Iron. Oh, Iron Man? Oh, you were talking about what we'll be watching. Alright, sounds good to me, though I didn't pick you for a fan of superheroes. Superheroes? Yes, that second movie you picked. It's about a person with a suit of high-tech armor who goes around fighting bad guys. Oh, is that what it's about? I thought it was about an educational film about blacksmiths. Why would I even have them? Well, why do you have the fucking Grassland documentary, jackass? In that case, I'll pick something else.
I'm not fond of violence.
Alright, you go do crunch. That. Down my feet as I hear a crunching sound from below. I raise my foot, I notice numerous crumbs of food on the rug. Ferrari, I thought you already cleaned the living room today.
Oh yes, the food scraps on the floor. My apologies, I haven't yet started to sweep those up.
Sweep them up?
Yes, I'll start shortly right after I picked up another movie.
No, you don't need to sweep anything up. With a rug, it'll be too difficult. Haven't you heard about a vacuum cleaner?
Vacuum cleaner?
Never mind, it'll be quicker to just show you how it works. I head into the storeroom and find the vacuum cleaner tucked away in the back of the corner. After making sure it's fully charged, I bring it back to the living room and turn it on, and... And we're back here again.
Topsy, be careful, that thing is...
Mirai walks backwards into the kitchen looking for a weapon to defend herself with. No, Mirai, settle down. This machine is... another one. And this one managed to get into the cabin.
Quick, Princess, behind me, I'll take it out. Who are you? Please be careful, it already has Topsy cornered. If it feels threatening, it might attack him.
Not on my watch. Girls, come on, not this again. I know the noise unsettles you, but it's just a machine, it won't hurt you.
That's what you said at the last one, and it swallowed you whole. I'm not taking any chance with this one.
Good grief. I feel a bit bad about deceiving the girls, but... Whoa!
Topsy!
Watch out, it's out of control.
Yeah!
Princess! You fiend, get away from her. Hey, it's a tough one. Fuyu, don't get any closer. The sight of women excites it.
Wow!
Fuyu turns bright red in the face.
Contemptible beast. Get away from me.
Don't worry, I got it under control. Just a little more. Got it. And to clean the floor around while where we usually eat, I turn the vacuum cleaner off. The moment I do, the noise stops and both girls begin to relax.
Is it dead?
Careful, Princess, and maybe lulling us into a false insecurity. Allow me to investigate.
Okay, be careful.
Easy does it. Easy. Now! Hey, what are you? Stop that. Chomp. The moment Fuyu enters striking range, she lunges up the vacuum cleaner and sinks her teeth into it. Fuyu, stop that. You don't need to attack it. It's already dead, okay?
Are you sure, Topsy?
Yes, I'm sure, so stop buying it, Fuyu. If you insist. It didn't taste very good anyway. Of course it didn't. It's plastic. Patting herself on the back while enjoying praise from her princess, Fuyu leads Mirai to the next room. Meanwhile, I assist the damage to the vacuum cleaner, which likely isn't as bad as it seems. For crying out loud, how many times do I have to tell those girls? Maybe I should send them back to the hot spring or something the next time I want to use the vacuum or the truck. I mean, in a way, I guess it's good that they aren't completely used to life here. If they're going to rejoin the pack, then it's for the best that they don't get too comfortable here. But really, of all things I wish they'd learn while they stay here, not attacking appliances is a pretty big one. Grumbling to myself, I take the vacuum cleaner back to the storeroom and put it where I found it. Still, maybe it wouldn't be so bad if the girls got used to life here. I mean, I do want what's best for them, and I'm certain that what's best is for them to return to their pack, but even so, if, hypothetically, they couldn't return to their pack, then it's not like it would be the end of the world. Conflicted, I return to the living room. Oh well, guess it's a needless concern as long as the path is still blocked. Right now, we're all stuck together with a relector or... Princess, are you in there? Followed your scent to the cabin, please, Princess. Wait, if you're in there, answer me.
A visitor? For me? In that voice?
Princess, it's someone from our pack. They found our way through the snow.
Yes, that must be it.
Quickly, let's see to her at once. The solemn look on her face, Mirai walks over to the door. She then unlocks the door and begins to open it, at which point her facial expression changes immediately. Princess.
Oh my goodness.
What happened to you? Was the trick over here truly so treacherous? When the girls open the door, what awaits them is another wolf girl. Unlike Mirari and Fuyu, however, the girl's been appears to be heavily injured. No, the path is clear. There's no problem there. Before the path was cleared, however, the injured girl looks Mirari in the eyes as she speaks. Princess, your mother. My mother? Oh shit, But what about my mother? Is she okay? Princess, this is gonna be the French one. Princess, the avalanche with a could on your absence injured many of us, myself included. For every one of us uninjured by the avalanche, however, 2 more were killed. Among those killed by the avalanche was your mother. The queen is dead. Oh no, 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 no. My deepest apologies, Princess, but there was no time for you to grieve. After your mother's passing, you were presumed dead as well. In light of that, a challenge was made for the throne. A challenge? Who would dare? One of the surviving hunters. He took advantage of the confusion and lost her life to claim something new alpha male. If you don't hunt it back, Princess, he truly will become the new pack leader and take away yours, rightfully yours. The injured wolf girl barely remains standing, supported solely by desperation and anger. Princess, did you hear that? We must leave at once. Mother, there's no time for mourning. If you wish to honor your mother's memory, then claim the throne she left for you. But I don't even want the throne. Those words which Mirari cannot say in front of her injured kin are transmitted to me directly, as clear as day. What weighs on her mind is not the leadership of her pack, but the death of her beloved mother. Unfortunately, the other 2 wolf girls present are not about to give her the time to grieve. Princess, please, you must return to take the throne. Too many of us already be killed or injured. What we need now is more than ever the stability of the royal family's leadership. I agree, Princess. If we do not return now, who knows what fate will befall our pack. Take on the role left to you by your parents, Princess. Become our new leader. I understand what you're asking of me. I really do, but... Avoiding the gaze of the 2 insistent wolf girls, Mirari looks to me for help. Staring at me pleadingly, she appears to be on the brink of tears as she seeks my advice. Unfortunately for Mirari, I agree with her clansmen. You need to go, Mirari. Topsy. This is your fight, Mirari. It's for the future of your pack, which both your parents both died to protect. If you don't go, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. But I stand directly in front of Mirari and smile as I look down at her. It's okay, I'll look after your friend here. When you're done sorting out your pack business, I'll still be right here waiting to hear the good news. So leave, return to your pack. And then, when all this is over, if you still want to come back and see me, I'll welcome you with open arms. Mirari looks up at me, her eyes filled with hope, and I give her one final chance to escape. Sort your pack business, then make your decision. That is my advice to her. Very well. I will go and fulfill my obligation. No. Let us... Hang on a second. Interrupt Mirari's mid-sentence, causing the wolf girl to look at me in surprise. I know I said you should leave, but I didn't mean right now. Stay here for the night, eat well, sleep well, and prepare yourself for what you'll soon be facing. But I place my index finger over Mirari's lips as she tries to protest. You've almost died twice in the short time we've known each other, Mirari. Please don't tempt fate a 3rd time. Make whatever preparations you need to do for tonight, and then settle everything tomorrow. Would you do that for me, Mirari? Alright, I understand. But if you're the one asking me, Topsy, then I will do as you say. Now hold on just a moment there. We don't need time to play around here any longer. Even now our kin must be. You too, Fuyu. Eh? Place my hand, which was resting on Mirari's lips a moment ago, on Fuyu's shoulder. I know you feel like you need to go right this second without any delay, but please think about yourself for a second. Your friend needs urgent care, and Mirari has just learned of her mother's death. Do you really think that rushing headfirst into action is the right thing to do? Well, that is... And of course, there's your own health to worry about as well, Fuyu. But mine? That's right. You're on edge, surprised, and feeling restless. You're worried about your kin, but also about your friends right here. If you go out there while your head is muddled, you're only going to wind up getting hurt. And the last thing I want is for you to end up in the same state as your friend here. Topsy. With slightly reddening cheeks, Fuyu opens her eyes wide and stares at me. I am. Yeah. Fuyu jumps surprised when her injured friend suddenly clears his throat. Honestly, you two, you allow yourself to be charmed by a human male so easily. I am disappointing you both, especially you, Fuyu.
What is happening to the cautious soldier who despises humans and claim that they want to be trusted? Has this human male truly tamed me with such a short amount of time?
Marari and Fuya both look down at their feet and the friend chides them. The injured wolf doesn't mince her words, nor does she display any joy on her friends as she speaks. She truly is bewildered by the choices of her companions. That being said, the human has made a point.
Our opponent is formidable. If you go out there without a plan, you're likely to wind up rushed to your deaths. Before you leave, let me explain to your depths what is going on and who you are against.
For the next couple of hours, the wolf girls talk to their friends while treating her wounds. Marari and Fuyu listen intently to the events that have transpired during their absence. From the search for Marari to the avalanche in the coup, all of the drama is recounted for the sake of the two girls.
Mother, I had no idea. While we were idling around here, our pack has been.
Yes, I'm afraid things haven't been going well since your disappearance, Princess. Most of the problems we now face are the result of recent weather conditions. Be that as it may, the absence of Alita has naturally compounded the issue.
I can't believe everyone fell to pieces the moment Alita perished. Functioning as a pack is great and all, but when did we all lose our sense of autonomy? It's because I wasn't there. If I had just stayed put, this would all.
Marari and Fuya lament the state of their pack. With heavy hearts, they regret their absence in their pack time of need, and the consequences of their actions. Even if they weren't directly responsible for anything that had happened, they understand the impact of their decisions. The ones who try to take over, does he have the support of the pack?
Not especially. However, in a time where we've lost a great number of our members, when everyone's fighting, the strong male presence is not to be underestimated. The pack needs Alita now more than ever. If it's a matter of Alita alone, it won't be long before he gains the pack's support.
That is troublesome. When you say a strong male, do you mean?
I mean that literally, yes.
To be blunt, even if you both fought him at once, you wouldn't stand a chance. If you're to defeat him in combat, you must come up with a solid strategy. Set traps, lure him into a thin ice, use weapons from the Humming's house. Do whatever it takes.
Is fighting really the only way? Even if we do defeat him, it won't bring back those who have already been killed.
No, but it will secure your position as pack leader and restore the pack's ability.
Even so.
Don't worry, Princess, you don't need to lift a finger. I will take care of that traitor all by myself. Fool you, I understand how you feel, but I don't think you should take this man on solo. In a battle to the death, one more set of hands can easily sway the outcome. While the girls talk strategy, I head into the kitchen and start to make lunch. Try to focus on the task at hand, but for the most part, I find myself deep in thought. Tormented by the reality of what my guests will soon face, I begin to feel like our time together is finally about to come to an end. Having those two leave my house was supposed to be what I wanted from the very beginning, and yet, rather than see them off with a smile on my face, as I should have, I stopped them. Why? Why did I do that? Marari and Fuyu are going to return to their pack, they will be reunited with their friends and family, and resume their day-to-day lives. I'll return to my life of solitude, I won't need to take care of anyone else, or show consideration for anyone else. I'll be able to live as I choose. This is what's best for everyone, I know it is. So why is it that I feel like I should get involved? As the day drags on, a solemn atmosphere fills the cabin. Fuyu, desperate to protect Marari, spends her time with the injured friend, thinking up ways to fight their common enemy. They look around the cabin for materials on which to fashion traps, talk about ways to rally their other wolves, and at all times seem to be taking the matter quite seriously. Marari, on the other hand, separates herself from the others and sulks on her own. No doubt haunted by the thoughts of her deceased mother, she remains silent, not saying or doing a thing as she mourns all by herself, while the girls do what they see.